the more you grow in life, the more you come to a shocking realization of how much whatever it is you're going to achieve or how far you're going to go in life depends so much on the people that you know or people that you've come in contact with or the people that you network with. Now, I'm not saying knowledge is not important or the degrees are not important to all of that. They're all very important and valid. Don't get me wrong, I'm a sucker for knowledge, so I keep learning. But the quality of rooms you're able to go into without being asked certain questions or being asked for certain papers or to show whatever, just because of the people you surround yourself with, or just because of your network, or just because someone made a certain phone call, it will shock you, especially in a country like ours, a country like Nigeria. Now, I'm going to share two very distinct stories that are personal to me because obviously it happened to me. Just so that you see why you need to start building your network, you need to start paying for access, you need to start being at the right places at the right time. Now, when I got posted for NYC, I got posted to a ministry, a very big ministry in the states where I was posted. And for some reason, the person who was supposed to attend to core members just looks at me and decided, nah, I don't think you can work with us. Now, I didn't know why at the time because he didn't give me any reasons. He just said, we're not accepting core members anymore, so you can't be working with us. And I felt bad, honestly. I genuinely felt bad. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Now I have to start fresh. I have to start looking for a new PPA. I have to do this. Like, basically, I was calling my friend and I was complaining to her, right? I mind myself, I'm an insider. I don't even go out as much. I don't really make friends like that. It is not absolutely necessary. I really don't go out. And this is my friend I'm telling you about. She's an outsider. She has friends literally in almost every room she comes into. Almost every room she enters, she knows somebody that knows somebody. She's popular like that. She's the kind of person that goes all out for people. If you're having an event, right, call her. She's there. And she's not just there in the capacity of let me just show up. She's making things happen for you. So she's the kind of person that people would also want to turn up for if she has an issue. So I complained to her and then she says, I know somebody who can maybe help you talk to the person in charge in your PPA, and that might actually amount to something. And I said, I'm all for it. Like, just help me because at this point, I really don't know what to do. And then she calls this guy who, obviously, a highly placed individual. And then I go to meet him, and he's like, oh, like, I know the secretary to the state governor. And then I follow him to this office, right? And then the woman is asking me questions like, oh, what did you study? Where were you posted? Why were you rejected? And I just explained to her, I wasn't really given a reason. I was just told that I couldn't serve there because core members were no longer accepted. And that was just the excuse, no other reason. And she just said, okay, no problem. I'll just put a call across. And then this woman makes a call, and she not only calls the person who is supposed to be in charge of core members, she calls the commissioner in charge of that ministry, not just the admin guy that was supposed to be in charge of core members. She calls the guy's boss. You understand? The man was busy answering her on the phone. Oh yes, ma, no problem, ma. She can come around just like that, just one phone call. And I was already rejected, you guys, for no reason. And then I find my way back to the ministry, and the man, obviously, he was leaving. Like, how could you get somebody to get you in just like that, just by one phone call? Oh my god, ew. But anyways, all of that doesn't really matter because now I'm in. Now I got what I wanted. But coming to realize that later, the reason why he actually felt like I wasn't going to be good enough to serve there is because of the haircut I was carrying. Yes, I had the haircut and I tinted my hair. Also, the fact that he didn't like the picture on my later, my posting later, because I was carrying a wig and for some reason he's a Muslim and he just didn't roll with all of that. Just because of one phone call, guys, I got my position back. And thinking about it now, realizing that none of that would have been possible if I didn't actually know this friend that knew another friend. Yeah, people are important. Your network is very important. The second scenario was when I got my first actual remote job. I got my first remote job in like third year, thereabouts. And then this job, the way it came, it was from a referral. Someone referred me because they thought I could do the job. And then I applied. And then I did the training session. I had to get in like after the whole training period and the drilling and all of that. And I passed the different phases. I got the job. But bear in mind, there's no way I would have even heard about this job because it wasn't advertised anywhere. It was not on LinkedIn. It was not on Indeed. It was not on any app at all. And this job was not paying in naira. Like it was a damn good job. It was paying in Canadian dollar at the time. Like I was still in third year. I was a big girl in campus because of this job. And just knowing someone that had the right information got me this job. So what am I saying in essence? Your circle is very important. The people you surround yourself with, very important. Make the right connections. Make sure you're in the right places, meeting the right people, and saying the right things. Anyways, that's all for this video. Still, yourself development bestie.